Good morning and welcome back. We are just doing the final service before we hit the road. I think there was like an oil leak that Dad's a bit concerned about, so he's having a look at that. But otherwise everything else is looking pretty good. He actually injured his hand doing some gardening. He had to have an operation to stitch up the tendon again. He like cut through the tendon. But he's one-handed, so other than that we're hitting the road tomorrow, unless there's something really wrong with the bus. Touch wood.
You know one thing you can do?
Here's our one-handed bandit. What can we do?
Alright, I brought the dynamo labeler. While you're sitting there, what I need you to do is, I'll sing out, right?
Sitting here.
Okay, so the first label I need you to make it in, we can cut it in half, is for the solar disconnect.
This you're talking about?
Yeah, that.
Solar disconnect.
Yeah.
Alright, you heard Dad's orders, Captain Jimbo. I better get to work. One arm, two different shoes. Dad. So Mr. Mechanic, everything's looking good. The oil leak was a
Well, the oil was travelling up the spline, the extent, the rear.
So Dad is just using silicone.
No, it's a proper.
What's it called?
This is a proper JB World gasket maker, so I'm hoping it'll seal the oil running up the splines.
So hopefully there'll be no more leaks. Otherwise, mechanically, are we all good?
Yeah, looks good so far.
We're all good. So we're on track to hit the road tomorrow. Let's get this bad boy hacked. Bus packed and ready to go. Well, let's hit the road. We have arrived at our park up for the night. It is actually at a campsite, but it's but it is a really nice one. It's literally right on the beach. This is actually our first campsite stay. We've never stayed at campsites before, to be honest. We've just gone to like free parks, rest stops, or just, yeah, stealth camped. So yeah, this is the first. We just thought, why not try it? So it's actually quite nice to like put out the awning and relax a bit. This was about $25 a night for 2 people for our camper van. I don't know if that's good or not, because this is the first time we've paid to sleep somewhere. We're just gonna settle in, maybe go for a swim, although the clouds are coming out. The weather's not that great. It was really hot today, so might as well just go in the water while we go. Earl Grey to start the day. I had an early night because it started storming. I've never seen lightning like that before in my life. The thunder was like really loud as well all night. And we're just gonna keep heading south, see where the road takes us. Don't have any plans for a campsite or anything. We're just gonna maybe try and free camp tonight. Alright, so we have a problem. These drawers, because they're pushed to open, when we go around like corners, they open. They just swing open. We found a little solution putting these foam pieces behind to kind of cushion so that they're not constantly rubbing. But I think even when we had this foam in there, it still came open. So I don't think that's a long-term solution. We don't know if we really want to put a hook on it. So if anyone has any suggestions, that would be much appreciated. Good morning. I probably look a little bit tired because I am. Didn't have the best sleep because the rain was just so bad. It woke us up all throughout the night. We're just at this, I don't know if you can see, just at this truck stop right on the right off the highway here. I think I was last filming up the coast a bit. Basically the weather has just been so bad, so we are literally trying to chase the sunshine and get away from that weather. But it seems as though the whole east coast of Australia is just going to be battered with thunderstorms for the next 10 days. And we're literally bringing the rain with us, like it is moving south with us, which is not good. The plan was originally to go down the south coast of New South Wales into Victoria, maybe a pit stop at Mount Kosciuszko, and all the way around the Victorian coastline into the Great Ocean Road and then into South Australia. But I feel like we wouldn't be able to fully enjoy the places that we want to visit, which is really annoying because we were looking forward to some of those places so much. So I think we're just going to have to change plans and cut through New South Wales and go down through Victoria straight to Melbourne. And then from there we're just going to try and do the Great Ocean Road like the next few days looks okay, and then after, like from the weekend, it's a Tuesday today, from the weekend it's just the storms are moving there. Fingers crossed we don't bring the storm into South Australia with us. That would not be fun. Alright, Houston, we have another problem. It is drenched down here, and we think the culprit is a leak through this window here, this seal. So we like literally just put a little piece of paper there to try and stop it. I wasn't filming before, but it was like a massive puddle, like actual puddle. So we've just shoved some toilet paper to try and soak it up, but it's just gone straight through. So we'll need to seal that up as well, which we should have done before we left really, but we didn't have problems on our last trip even when it rained. So it just keeps surprising us, this bus, on this trip, which is great, but we'll just have to fix it. So we just stopped in at Goulburn and we had a coffee and pie at Trapper's Bakery. And the story of that bakery, it's because it's won many awards, is this trapper here. I don't know his name. I think his name is, no, his dad's name was Bill and his name is Keith. Don't know why that's relevant. But he used to trap rabbits with his dad in the bush, and they used to bake damper in the bush for some bush tucker, and a love for baking. Keith, he found a love for baking, and so he's opened his own bakery in Goulburn here, and yeah, the rest is history. That was 50 years ago. Great bakery. If you're ever near Goulburn, highly recommend. It's not raining here, which is great. It is overcast, so I don't know, but we are heading to Albury, which is on the border of New South Wales and Victoria, and we probably will stay there the night before heading on to Melbourne, Geelong area. So yeah, just trying to make some headway and beat the storm. So around Australia's small towns, there's these big statues of various different things, and it's called Australia's Big Things. For example, there's a banana in Coffs Harbour, there's a big prawn in Ballina, a big gumboot in Tully. Not his best angle. And there's usually in the statues or next to it, there's a little store with like memorabilia of that thing, as you can see. Tells you about the history of merino wool, which is quite cool. So I think we're in the ram. That's his skin there. And we're making it our mission to stop at these big things whenever we see them in little towns and check them out. This one's quite cool. I actually didn't know about this one in Goulburn. So these are the eyes of the ram, and that's his nose. This is giving me some Jim Carrey vibes when he was stuck in the rhino.
Kind of hot in these rhinos.
But anyway, pretty cool. If you're in Goulburn, check it out. The big ram.
Resonate and sort of go, oh, you're human, and I didn't think you had regrets, and now I actually connect with you on a whole human level.
So we have just got to our camp spot for the night. It is at Lake Hume, which is just across the border, the New South Wales Victoria border. So we're officially in Victoria now, and it is hot, it is sunny. It looks a bit stormy, like it could rain, but we're just happy that it's not raining. And let me show you, we're right on the lake and 360-degree views of the lake. And it's a free campsite, but you can only stay for 24 hours, which is fine. And we're thinking that we're gonna go for a swim now because it is bloody boiling. if you can see that. Can you see that dog? Hello, good boy. What a good boy. Or girl, I don't know. These look so cool. Uh-oh. Look what's coming our way. Literally bringing the rain. So I'll probably end the video here while we're on a high note. As you can see, there's been a few bumps on the road. Things didn't go quite to plan this first week of living in the bus. We've had to completely change our plans and route, just kind of go with the flow really. Hopefully we, fingers crossed, get good weather now as we're trying to escape the massive thunderstorms in the east coast. But yeah, all in all, even though things didn't go to plan and there's issues in the bus, it's still been awesome. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.